Welcome friends, today we're going to be decorating my dining room vintage chandelier for Christmas. I am so excited to continue my French country theme in this room. But before we do anything, I need to clean this poor light fixture. It is filthy, I have a bulb burned out, and I kind of can't believe I'm going to put this on the internet. It is so gross. It's just really time for a deep clean on this baby. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways to clean crystals on a chandelier and how I dust it, and we're going to go through that together. So first, I'm actually going to change this poor light bulb. Turning it off, of course. Never change a light bulb when a fixture is turned on. These little bulbs do get really hot, so be careful when you're touching them. And watch your eyes, this is going to pop on. Just one bulb makes such a difference. I love to use an ostrich feather duster on my delicate items like this chandelier. It works so well to actually grab and trap the dust without hurting the really delicate bits of the chandelier. And I basically just gently feed it in there and twirl it as I'm doing here. And then I grab my trusty old foundation brush here and I just gently buff out the details of the brass parts of the lamp. This is super soft and gentle, and it helps knock all that junk out of there that's remaining after the feather duster has gone through. Now, I really like to use ammonia to clean my crystals, but you need to be very careful with it. You don't want to breathe this stuff in, so I do have a window open, and I'm going to show you 2 methods with ammonia and one without. This first one, you just dip the crystal while it's still attached to the fixture into the cup. This is nice because you don't have to take all the crystals off, and it's fast, but it is up by your face. You do have to reach overhead, and you want to really watch that you don't drip this on your table. Method 2 is to actually soak and fully submerge the crystals in the ammonia. This does make it so that you can actually get the whole thing clean, and it lets you get a deeper clean because they're sitting in the liquid, and then you just buff off each one afterward, making sure to really fully dry it. And a third method is just to hang the crystals on a glass like this and spray them down with spray away cleaner. This works pretty well too. So if you don't want to use ammonia, try this one. All right, now she's all clean, looking so much better here. So refreshed and ready to be decorated. I got this chandelier off Craigslist for, I think, $75 many years ago when we first moved into this house, and I just love it. We're going to start decorating with some garland. This is a very old garland. I've had this for well over 10 years. I bought it on super duper clearance, I think at Joann Fabrics or something. I believe it's supposed to be maybe a frosted boxwood. I don't really know, but I think it's so pretty, so soft and drapey. It was really easy to weave it in between the lights on the chandelier here. I just sort of let it drape around the way that it wanted to move and didn't fuss too much about how much was where, and it ended up looking nice and balanced without me having to manipulate it too much. I accidentally knocked a crystal off there, so I'm putting that back on. Okay, so next we're going to use these picks that I picked up. I'm just showing you next to the cranberry ones how pretty they are. These are solid gold, and they have that frosted look to them that I think is just gorgeous. I did pick these up at Hobby Lobby, which has just become my favorite place for picks lately. I only ended up using 3 of them. Yes, there are 5 arms on the chandelier, but 3 felt like a nice balanced number, and it worked out well here. I then went ahead with my DIY glitter pinecone picks that I showed you how I make, and these I just gently wove in, trying not to knock those delicate little pine cones. And there was no really rhyme or reason to exactly the way that I was putting these in. I was just scattering them around. I love how delicate these are, and I feel like while there was a good bit of volume up here, it didn't look overly heavy. I think I ended up using 4 pieces, but I'm not totally sure. I didn't count. All right, this is starting to develop nicely. Now I'm going to add some ribbon, and at the end of the roll here, it was quite wrinkled, so I grabbed my trusty hair straightener, and I used that like a tiny iron to straighten out the ribbon before I use it to decorate. It works great. What I did with these bows, I'm showing you that I actually took an ornament hanger and tied the bow on the ornament hanger and then hung the bow right on the arm of the chandelier there. And for the final touches, I put these pearls on to match the tree behind and my favorite little mercury glass birds. A couple of those scattered in amongst the other decorations. I just love how this beautiful chandelier looks decked out for Christmas. It's pretty simple, but I think it looks beautiful and complements the French country tree behind it. And I can't wait to show you all the way that I've done the garland that coordinates with all of this. So I hope you'll come back for that video this week. I hope you're getting ready to have a beautiful Christmas, and I will see you all in the next video.